So starting the test drive in the Sentra here, this actually has quite a bit of pickup for it to be a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. And where the CVT helps you get 40 miles per gallon highway, when you need the power based on your throttle output, it gets up to speed pretty nicely where you don't have shift points or anything like that. You just have kind of instant torque, if that makes sense, and no sort of lag or anything like that. I'm going to give it another pull here. So again, no speed demon, but relatively quick. I really wish that we could get an option for the Sentra SR to get that turbocharged 4, kind of like you can get in the Altimas. You can get that VC turbo option. I'd love to see a VC turbo in one of these. I'd actually like to see it in a traditional like 7-speed automatic, but you know, I'll take the VC turbo. I just think that'd be fun to see in one of these. Just have a Sentra that's that quick. But one of the issues with that is gonna be the price point. This right here is under 23 grand MSRP. And you can save a little bit of money depending on where you get one. So for reliable transportation, you still have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, your blind spot monitors. One of the best deals out on the market right now. The only thing that might be a bit better is the Versa, but the Versa for me, the 1.6 4-cylinder just doesn't quite do it like this 2-liter does. It's like night and day for me. And then you're still getting phenomenal fuel economy even with this bigger engine. But overall, visibility is fantastic. The hood slopes down in front of you, as you can see there. Blind spot monitors again. Decent size rear window, and then your windows on the sides don't have too many blind spots either. But it's nothing special, but for what it is, again, it's a bargain, and that's why people buy these. It's the cheapest Sentra you can get. This one even has a few options on it, so you can get it cheaper than what I said. But again, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, push button start, sport mode, eco mode. And especially for a daily driver, Nissan was thinking of making, well, I should say their benchmark was making the best economy car on the market, because you have one-touch automatic up and down for your driver's side, so when you're going to the fast food restaurants, that won't be an issue. But then the rest of your power windows are just regular, so you're not having to pay extra money for that. I shouldn't say they cut corners, but they were just as cheap as possible so that they can pass on a cheap price to the consumer. And that's why these sell so well. But you still have a lot of the comforts that a typical, you know, daily driver, single person would want, especially when they're in the car by themselves for the most part. Sunglasses holders here, center console cubby space, vanity mirror, even though it's no light, but it just checks all the boxes for you if you're just looking for a nice commuter vehicle that doesn't have all of the extras, but it certainly has all the essentials. And the overall drivability of these is very good as well. The Sentra has 149 horsepower, 145 pound-feet of torque, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for a car this size, it's pretty good. You're getting 40 miles per gallon highway. Put your foot down, it actually goes. You're not sitting there waiting. But it's just very good essential transportation if that's what you're looking for. Now I'm gonna put it in a sport mode. Well, actually I've been in sport mode the whole time. I didn't even notice it, but I'm in sport mode, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of something getting on the interstate here. Luckily no one's around, so I'll be able to really give it something. Now again, where the CVT doesn't have shift points necessarily, it allows you to use all the power you have and you're not wasting it in between that second gear and third gear and fourth gear and all of that. You just have the revs of the engine that adjusts with the CVT. Now overall, in terms of the ride quality, this is an economy car. It's lower to the ground, not necessarily plush in terms of the suspension, but the ride itself is decent. I'm feeling just a tad bit of shakiness here as I'm actually paying attention to it. But I mean, it's not like it's driving, you know, rocking the car all over the place. It's just, it's no Armada, it's no Pathfinder. It's not gonna ride as smoothly as a Maxima, but it does a pretty good job at doing what it's supposed to do. Now I want to give one more thank you to John Roberts Nissan for allowing me to review this Sentra today. And again, if you're looking to get one of these for the best possible price in your area, just make sure you click on that other link down below and fill that information out, and we'll fight to get you that best price on one of these in your area. But I've said it 5 times, I'll say it 6 times. Very good economy car in terms of something that's fuel efficient, easy to drive, has some pickup, has all the features you want: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, backup camera, push button start. And it's just, again, very good essential transportation. But with all that being said, this is going to bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Nissan Sentra S.